You know, one kind of storm that we don't have out there right now is a hurricane, but today does kick off the first day of hurricane season.
And while your yard may look manicured today, some of those decorations could go from being cute to very dangerous. Leslie Hudson's outside with more on how to protect your home and your property.
Absolutely. Yeah, we want to get everybody as prepared as possible, of course, in the event that we have to deal with a hurricane or a tropical storm. Probably going to have a decent chance of dealing with some tropical storms. Nate, the garden guru, is out here with us now, and he's going to give us some tips, as you guys mentioned, for outside to keep us safe from flying debris. And you can even have that even during a summer storm. Doesn't even have to be tropical season.
Very good point, actually.
So let's talk about.
Well, here's what I got, guys. Is everybody always talks about being hurricane awareness and prepared with generators and plywood and all the whole thing or whatever. One thing that we overlook a lot of times is like what can fly outside? What's dangerous outside? You know, of course we all have the branches that we all do in our cutting and our pruning and everything. Now is the time to do that kind of a thing. But some of the things you want to do is you'd be surprised at how many people don't even take down the umbrella during a windstorm like that. This thing could fly. It could go really quickly, right?
Yeah.
Like a sail.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Old Glory here, you know, if you got that going on, just take that inside. Just make sure it doesn't fly around a little bit. Some of the other things that, you know, if you got garbage cans around, take those inside because those could go and those could be dangerous to somebody. A gas grill is also another thing. There's all kinds of stuff that'll fly really quickly. Like people don't bring in the chairs. This is light enough, that'll go, you know?
And you'll see a lot of people in Florida. My dad used to do this. Used to put his lawn furniture in the pool. Because we lived right on the ocean when I was a kid, and we used to put it all dump it in the pool, but then of course it rusts when it comes out. But it kept it away from flying all around. So I know some folks still do that as well. What about this? I know the lawn decor is a big thing.
The lawn ornaments here. You know, I mean, did you ever see a flamingo fly? You will during a hurricane. Anyway, like something like this kind of a thing. This is like a torpedo. This would fly right through something. Now, you know, guys, I know that you guys would be prepared, but how about your neighbors? Okay, like a lot of folks have like these little flags or whatever. This is iron right there. That'll fly pretty quickly. You know, heavy stuff, bird feeders. I brought a basketball.
That's a great thing, kids. If you have kids, my balls are all my kids' toys are always flying around.
Well, I was talking about the like a basketball hoop. You know, like lay that thing down. You know, because it could fall on your car during a windstorm. And then another thing is right now it's tax-free day for anchors or whatever. If you don't have your sheds anchored, they have those plastic sheds. You should get one of these kinds of things to anchor them down, and also like hanging baskets.
Yes.
These things are pretty heavy. That'll fly. They'll fly quickly.
Okay, so we got to wrap up, but also want to remind if you live next to some elderly folks, which I do, it's always a good thing to help them as well because they may not be able to do this. You can check out all of Nate's tips on his website. You can also email him at NateTheGardenGuru. Thank you for all this wonderful tips. This is great to know.
Cool. Thanks.